Finally get to see Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr with legacies on the line, chasing glory. Oleksandr Usyk, this is history. Two men, the two best heavyweights on the planet, head to head. The Ukraine colours for Usyk and the green on a monumental night here in the Kingdom Arena. Shorts for the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. The bigger man in terms of height and reach. Usyk, who 39 pounds between them. Fury significantly mixed him with that icy stare. The master mover.
To the centre of the ring at the start of the contest and put him...
And tactician.
Interestingly, Tyson Fury runs straight, pumping out that jab, and that's probably the problem for Usyk to get there. But holding the centre, that keeps Usyk on the outside, past that long lead hand of Fury. There it is. So that's a slight advantage. But Usyk's used to that anyway. Up for the centre, Fletch. But the lead hand for both boxers, and he wants to gain the centre of the ring. So it'll be the battle is going to be so important in this contest.
Orthodox, 7 inches. The reach. Tyson Fury, box advantage. The heaviest man that Oleksandr Usyk has ever was 223. Tyson Fury been in a boxing ring with. He's come in around the weight that he always does, fixing him with a smirk and those icy cold eyes.
Opting just to stay on the outside and just to
of the Ukrainian world champion.
Yeah. Tyson, the odd feint here and there to goad Usyk over his front on the outside, just popping that jab, trying to foot. So it's a clever tactic from Tyson Fury, staying trigger the attack from Usyk and then catch him as he's coming in.
That's the fair deal of support in here, says he has to be quick tonight to win.
Not tactic up to now.
Oleksandr Usyk has got a foot big. He says you don't see a fancy of ways that he can skin this cat. And the way the fat wolf in the forest, Fury said there's plenty of tactics work out. It's going to be fascinating. And playing to the crowd.
Yeah, well, that is
showboating early from the Gypsy King.
That's good from Tyson, but at the same time it's clever. He's just going for the body because that's the nearest target to him. The pressure from Usyk, targeting the body. He's forgetting about the head. He's just slipping down and then just hitting the body with single chain on the outside. So like I said before, the uppercut shots, there's another one. Left hand, then the right hand. So at some point will have to come into play for Tyson Fury.
Final few seconds of what's been a feeling out process in the first round. Usyk, first serious punch really of the fight tonight. Now, decent overhand shot though, landing on the chin of Fury from... And there's the bell. Let's bring in Steve Bunce, who's joined us down here.
Talking about all week, cagey, careful, all about
here. What did you make of that then?
Exactly what we've been fractions about the jab. Usyk looking to land to the body. The last 10 seconds there, he landed 3 or 4 big shots over in the corner.
Well, Fletch, up until the last 10 or 15 seconds, it was probably Tyson was just edging it, but the last 10 really close, but it's probably just gone to Usyk. 15 seconds, he just got caught with a couple of shots. So the rounds read on those last 15 or 20 seconds because of the two towards the end of the contest. It's a close one though, Steve. 2 or 3 shots that he's landed. Sensible pressure from Usyk.
I'm with you, Richie. You win it with big punches.
A little bit of damage already to the nose of Tyson Fury. And what people tell you, Richie, people who have been in there with Usyk, he drains you mentally and he can land a shot like that. It's not just the physical challenge that he presents. Right at the start of this round, he's come out firing here.
He's carried that on. Tyson's got to get back to using that jab.
He looks slick and sharp.
Yes, he had success at the end of the first round and keep him off balance. Make him Tyson Fury. That's what Fury's got to do. Try and get round that long lead hand of...
bit of success that Usyk has is cheered to the rafters by his... He's been all business. Fury's been smiling and clowning, but supporters inside the Kingdom Arena. He might need to get down to work pretty quickly here.
Absolutely crucial. Both boxers Yes, most definitely. And these early rounds are going to be Apple want to get an early lead, but this is how we anticipated it from, and the pressure here. Usyk, plenty of movement, and he's setting the tone and setting the pace, rather. A little bit inaccurate, but that's the shot that he's got to concentrate. Well, there's the uppercut as Usyk comes forward, but he's got to keep popping in that jab out and keep Usyk off balance.
Tyson Fury. Usyk's first fight since he beat Daniel. Very happy to drop the shoulders and poke out the chin. Dubois in Poland last summer. Fury out for the first time since that Majorganu last October. Authority decision win here in Saudi Arabia against Francis. And Tyson Fury's throwing more shots. Oleksandr Usyk is. The punch stats to this point are landing more of them.
It's especially with the jab from Tyson, because he's got to keep Oleksandr. I don't mind that in one sense for Usyk off balance. That's why he's got to throw more jabs. Sometimes they're not. They're just going to keep measuring the gap to set up his backhand. They're going to hit the target, but they're just going to keep him off balance. And it was there, so that uppercut came through. So you've got to set that.
To right hand in as well there. Maybe just started to.
But with that left hand, that lead hand first.
Fury just whipped a little bit of rhythm of his own, but he keeps pouring at the nose. And when he gets close like that, Usyk tends not to miss. Good shot from Fury.
Yeah, cracker. Great shot down. There's.
Usyk coming forward, Fury backing off, but he whips in the bell to end the second.
Oh, those right uppercuts to the body.
The uppercut there and smiled at the success. And there's
body, 3 or 4 of them. So much for Usyk. He landed full-blooded shots. That one's a tight one to separate. Richie being weak to the body and falling over. Fletching took full-blooded shots.
Yeah, very close indeed. But again, on quality shot, maybe. Fury just nicked it for me.
Main message coming from Sugar Hill Stewart was land those body shots. I know you made the point there. If effective those shots on Usyk is going to be interesting.
What's going to happen?
The individual shots weren't hurting. The cumulative.
In this round, Usyk's going to read them and counter them because it's been so far. Let's get it right. That's what he does. He's a genius tactician. What a fight!
Asking for help from above. Third round scheduled for 12.
Seconds out, round 3.
Usyk, 4 heavyweight championship belts on the line for the very first arena as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world time in boxing history. Somebody tonight will leave the cracking shot from Fury. Long right hand that found the target.
You realise that he can't afford to stay on the outside. He's got to quicken
effortlessly.
Yes, and Oleksandr Usyk will soon his feet up. He's got to keep that head moving from side to side. Like the uppercut from Fury has got to be set up behind the jab we just seen there and try and avoid the shot as he's coming forward. To measure the distance, to make Oleksandr Usyk come forward and then whip it underneath.
Usyk trying to get close, he just hangs out if he wants to just tie you up. He's like an octopus when he wraps that left hand and keeps him at bay. And of course he's got the ability, Fury, it's those big arms around you.
Yeah, he's very strong on the inside, but at the same time Oleksandr Usyk doesn't allow many, and he's very underrated, I think, Tyson Fury, on the inside. Opponents to tie him up on the inside. He's good feet. Very rarely do you see Oleksandr Usyk on the distance control, and he's in and out with the ropes or into a corner. Well schooled, keeps them.
Years since Oleksandr Usyk last
movement circular around his opponent.
15 lost a fight. He was an amateur back then. Same story for Tyson Fury in a boxing ring. Here we are halfway through the third of this 17 years since he hasn't had his hand grazed. Fascinating and absorbing. Undisputed from Usyk, nice and solid. Caught Fury with his back to the road. Heavyweight title fight here in Riyadh. Good shot.
Fury's got to be a little bit more disciplined with his move. Got to push his opponent back here. He can't allow Usyk to push him back into the corners occasionally as Tyson Fury and set up that backhand of his.
Body shot right on the belt line from Fury. What I would say,
going back onto the ropes into the corners is not a good position to be in.
He keeps pouring at the nose, Tyson Fury. That's clearly troubling him. Right from the first round, that's been an issue for him.
Good work, good work.
With so much speed, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's the shot.
Over 100 world title fights, and there's that little hook come up
for me that can do all the damage in this contest. That right.
He wants to let everybody know how much he's in.
Uppercut. Better round at the moment for Tyson Fury.
Enjoying it in there. Won't phase Usyk whatsoever. Bigger man, boxing on the outside, nice and slick, but now he's trapped in the... Starting to gain control though, isn't he? The corner. And just cuffs Usyk round.
He's harder to hit on the back foot, but he's got to try and keep
side of the head and wanders off.
You can see what Fury's doing. Usyk at bay, and if he's on the ropes like that, that's when the movement's restricted, so that's why he's getting caught there. That's a good shot from...
One thing that with combinations, and people who have been in there with him before say that Tyson Fury has been able to do tonight. He's hit Oleksandr Usyk. It's virtually impossible.
Not too far away, and again, both of them. There's all the physical advantages. See there, look at them almost. See that the faster pace is sort of suiting Usyk. But this is close.
Brow the right eyebrow there of Usyk. Usyk, you're our friend working on the cut on the eye.
Little wink from Vladimir Klitschko. There's Andriy Shevchenko supporting their man.
Stay there, stay there.
Shevchenko, some of the greats of Ukrainian sport here tonight. And just like that, we're into the fifth. I mean, it's flying by.
Second down, round 5.
It's Richie.
Yeah, unbelievable. And this is a close all about concentration. I've got it 2 rounds of P-test. So now for me anyway. Fletch.
I'll tell you what's interesting. We all own 17 body shots to this point, compared to 60. For all thought that Tyson Fury would target the Usyk body. He's only for Oleksandr Usyk. He's not gone to the body at this stage of the fight here.
Well, at the same time though, Fletch, so Usyk's on the outside.
Which is a surprise when we talked about the tactics that Tyson Fury might have done.
His movement's very good. He doesn't make many mistakes as he's coming forward. To be quite honest, he's still keeping a gap as he's moving forward there. Good work. So that body is hard to hit. There from Usyk. That's better.
There's the body work.
Yeah,
there's
forward.
the body work. There's the uppercut as well, that he just likes to lean back, doubled up on the body. And whip in, and when he lands with that, that's a payoff punch for him. It's the one that...
And it could pay dividends here. But as I say...
Put Dillian White out at Wembley.
Yeah, just got to set that punch up behind that jab. The jab's the important punch also to measure the distance. Excellent there from Fury. Yeah, he's felt that. Usyk
starting to soften him up a little bit. Body shot goes in. Has to take a couple of backward steps, and maybe Tyson Fury's little pass of his own side from Usyk. What message did that? He says that's low, and that's the first send, I wonder. Halfway through the fifth. Little complaint in there from Oleksandr Usyk about a body.
That were definitely okay in this round, Fletch.
Good shot.
Yeah, well, he's been... I think he's felt a couple of body shots, Usyk. Yes, little complaint there, that one might have been low. Hence that he's hurt him downstairs.
Well, he's done more work to the body in this round than
borderline. But nevertheless, Tyson Fury can set
any of the previous rounds. There seems to be a switch of tactic in those body shots, Usyk.
He must be listening to you, Fletch.
Yeah, from Tyson Fury, and he's feeling...
Fury.
Tell you one thing, Richie, he's in a real rhythm now, Tyson Fury, isn't he?
Yes, he has targeted the body, hasn't he? And he's doing well here. Tyson, yeah, he's throwing more shots, isn't he? He's concentrating and he's to get past that long reach of Fury.
Fury, look,
Catching Usyk as he's coming forward. Usyk's struggling now to...
he pressures a daisy in there, up on his toes, throwing the combination. Distress potentially in there from Oleksandr Usyk, mixing it now to body and head. Just one or two signs at this point. Final seconds of the fifth.
He's feeling the pace also, so Tyson Fury... Yeah, Usyk with his mouth open, seeing that gum shield, so he's up the tempo in this round. This is better from him.
For Tyson Fury at the end of the round. Combination right on the bell. Here's the first question then, Steve. Lennox Lewis said to us this week that he's got to do something to change it. Unfamiliar territory. At some stage tonight, one of these fellas is going to work out he's behind. Usyk moving into that sphere now.
If he were to lose the next round in front, I think 3-2. There's still not a lot in it. But the thing is, and then he's chasing. Right now, there's still not a lot in it. I've got Tyson's in the ascendancy. He seems more comfortable, but he is furious pace at the moment, which both of them are still being forced to work at a phenomenal, set and unbelievable pace.
We've always said that both boxers have the advice in centre of the ring. He's got full range hooks, because that's when his movements will be restricted, and Usyk will have sort of movement, and he's difficult to nail with a shot. That's what he's got to concentrate on, working behind that lead hand.
Usyk trying to triple up the jab. Tyson Fury against lineal champion in there to find out who the quickly back towards centre ring. Unified champion, disputed heavyweight champion of the world. Actually, it took it well, but that's a peach of a punch from Tyson Fury.
Big punch.
Good solid shot. Shook him down to his boots. Usyk.
Indeed. And you know what? Usyk's legs have slowed down.
An uppercut, what a shot. Now he's in trouble, Oleksandr Usyk.
A little bit. Another good body shot there from Fury.
There's the uppercut that did for Dillian White. Body shot from Fury.
This is going to be a big test for Usyk now. We always said that this
Fury. Concerning times for Usyk.
Yeah, could be the main shot in this contest. That was an absolute
final minute of the sixth. Body shot again.
belter.
He looks distressed in there right now, Usyk. Something we don't off champion, being tested to the limit by Tyson Fury. Yes. Can see hardly ever this brilliant.
Cleverly went back on the outside. He bought himself. It would appear he has, but Tyson Fury is definitely here. A few seconds. Has he recovered? In control of this round, landed the cleaner shots.
Excellent round for Fury. 20 seconds to go.
The eye-catching work is coming from the Gypsy King.
Fighting with confidence and authority. There's the uppercut.
Yeah, there you go. Set up again behind the jab flare.
Again, can't miss with it right now.
Good work.
Growing with confidence with every second, Tyson Fury, and there's a showboat to finish the round. It's been a good one. He's been Asian at the end of the round. Let's bring in Carl Frampton.
I have it 4-2, but he's in control.
He's starting to assert his authority, Tyson Fury, Carl.
And Usyk was hurting that round. He's been hurt to the body as well. Position, you're trying to come forward, and you've got a guy who, it's got to be so demoralising when you're hurt and you're in that, looks to be in relative control now, and he's smiling at you at something, but it's going to be an uphill battle here from this point on. I think that Fury's really in control, and Usyk's going to have to change. And Fury is, I think, at this stage now, come back.
Thank you, Carl. Little nick over the
momentum's with him. It's going to be really difficult for Usyk.
The guy of Oleksandr Usyk as well, which is something else for him to get. 10 with. His dad John there imploring him, Richie, to use the uppercut even more.
To the contest so far, that was.
It's working.
Absolutely. Look at this for a shot. Best shot.
And it feels like the stage of the fight. Round 7. Usyk needs something to happen for him.
He's got to up the tempo probably, Fletcher, and put Fury under a little...
to change this momentum.
Yes, he's probably a bit of pressure, so he's got to take a few risks, throw caution to the wind. It was going to be the case of getting past that long lead and just have a go. He's being picked off at range, but that was all.
There's the uppercut once more. Just might have back of it. Being able to block it with a glove there, Usyk, but he took a body shot on the. One of the big considerations coming in tonight was how would have, and the answer is very impressive.
Yes, indeed. This is
Fully motivated and fully fit Tyson Fury look.
a totally different Tyson Fury, and I think we called it. We called it would be a different Tyson Fury, and it is indeed. As a team, a TNT Sports team, we definitely.
Usyk just sent the spray cascading off the head. Good shot from Tyson Fury. Rare success though for the
Fury's having more and more success because the jab of his has been
Ukrainian.
You know what, Fletch? Tyson really, really good. These last 2 or 3 rounds, he's increased the work rate, and then he's brought this right hand into play, and we called it right from early on with his jab, which has measured and controlled the distance in this contest. That the right uppercut would be a major punch, but he's got to keep concentrating. This is far from over.
Of course, the big
set up, and he's doing that, and he's winning this up to now. But the
question is, can he maintain this pace for 12 rounds as well? It'll be an issue.
Yeah, and very cleverly then just close the
Against the lights of man. If he keeps landing uppercuts like that, though, it won't.
Gap and just leans on Usyk, which will tire him. That was not a bad shot there.
Yeah, they saw that one at the
as well. So again, but there you go.
Back of the arena. Usyk's supporters trying to raise their.
Now what slowed Usyk down here is definitely the work from Fury, the jab and the right hand. Easy target. Also, Fletch, the head isn't moving anymore, but the feet have slowed considerably from Usyk. So the head's got to move from side to side to try and slip the shots in very comfortably indeed. But at the moment, for me, Fury is boxed.
This is where he's got to get him, Usyk. Get him in a. Fights his way out of danger at my corner, and he landed a good solid left hand in there, but Tyson Fury just have given Usyk a little bit of momentum towards the end of the round.
In that round, Fleck, Usyk biting down on his gum shield.
As we hear the bell.
You could see him biting down, knowing how hard it is, knowing it's an uphill struggle. The eye as well now. He's not desperate yet, Rich, but we're getting in, knowing he's lost, what about the last 4 rounds? There's blood coming from to that arena.
Lennox Lewis said about it, didn't he? He says that some competed are going to feel that they're behind and they've got to do something different. Point in this contest, one of these boxers, you know, both I think we're approaching that stage now with Oleksandr Usyk.
He's having to work hard, Fury, but now it looks like Usyk is coming. I've got it 5-2 to Tyson Fury. He's hurt, he's been hurt several times.
So let's have a look at the work here. Most important punch in this contest, and there's another uppercut from Fury. We said it could be the most, certainly he's landed there, but Usyk finished the round well. Finished
5 to go. And Tyson Fury coming out firing here at the start.
Strong, but it was a Fury round for me.
So the 8th, meeting Oleksandr Usyk in centre ring and landing 2. Maybe he feels this is the time to change gear. The three clubbing shots, but that's not bad by way of reply from Usyk. Ukrainian, do something different. Ask 1 or 2 questions of the Gypsy.
I think Fury has been fairly difficult to catch.
Usyk, who's been in control for the last few rounds.
On the back foot, there's an example there, you see. The powers take theirs. So Fury's got to keep to these tactics of staying on the out of the punch because he's moving backwards. That was a better shot down, but just avoid the ropes and the corner.
You'd expect
this Fletch for me.
Nothing less from this proud champion than an effort to rally.
It's been a good start to the round.
At this stage of a fight that's just started to slip away from him.
From Usyk. Just reminded Fury to keep the punches up. Yeah, complaining there, Usyk, that was low again. The referee just... Do you know what Usyk's experiencing now, Fletch, as well? Look at Usyk come back there.
Yeah, good shots from Usyk, doubled up there.
You know, some of these punches from Fury, they're harder than what they look like.
Tyson Fury with a bit of a shake of the head. It's still a lot of work to do in there. The Usyk is going to give you every ounce of energy and every... The one thing we can absolutely guarantee is that Oleksandr ounce of ambition. He doesn't need each round just to give him that belief and momentum in a fight that just needs one or two of those little victories. Really difficult for him.
Well, it's a contest where you can't afford to look too close to him. He gets you with a shot, a counter-attack. Make mistakes, you miss with a shot and Usyk's going to catch you with a counter. He's a clever boxer and he pounces on mistakes, does Oleksandr. Under Usyk.
Great shot, Usyk. The round that I think he needed.
Yeah, definitely.
This has been the kind of...
You know what? This has been the kind of round that's been a decent round for Usyk. There's a nasty cut somewhere, though, a Fury, that Usyk is still in this fight. This is the blood on Oleksandr Usyk's shoulder.
Maybe than around Fury's eye as well. And he's just taken another one. I don't know whether nick on the eye has got worse. We'll try and have a look at that. There's a bit of damage. It's coming from Fury's nose. We'll need to take... This has been a much more encouraging round, though, for Usyk.
What a respect.
Take a closer look at that between rounds.
Response from Usyk in this round. He needed it, though, Fletch.
Blood all over the face of Tyson Fury, and there's the belt.
And it's reminded Fury, yes, he's still in there fighting.
To end the 8th round, and Steve Buncher applauding the effort.
Left hand, that was probably the cleanest left hand that he's caught. Can't afford to make those mistakes of coming forward with those low hands. Tyson Fury with, let's have a look at it there. Good shot, so Fury, another looping shot there from Usyk, so it was a good response from him. Now he's back in it. What a response from Usyk in that round, because the fight was slipping away.
Fight, Fletch, what a fight.
It's hit him absolutely flush on the nut call for Tyson Fury.
He's been showing when he doesn't
knows, and he had a problem with that from the first round on, and that's a real wake.
Like the shot, Tyson, and that's going to give Usyk an
Second down, round 9.
Full lot of power.
Well, that's the way that Richie's scoring 2 rounds up at this point. It unofficially, of course, he's got Tyson Fury. This feels like a big round if he can.
Really interesting, doesn't it? Fury's got to get back to what he was doing earlier.
Nick another one, Oleksandr Usyk. He's right back in the fight.
Then he gets really a boxing at range, bringing him onto that uppercut and using
nose. And we've got to find out whether he can fight at this pace.
And that jab a lot more.
Fury's got concern with for the full 12 rounds as well. We know about the endurance and just be another twist and turn in this plot. And the stamina of Oleksandr Usyk.
Fury just showed me something there, Fletch. He's got to sick. Usyk doesn't know if he's going to land the shot, if he's going to throw the shot. Keep doing these feints. It's confusing. Sometimes you throw it, sometimes you don't. That little feint with the front foot.
Good straight right hand
and the front hand, really important.
From Tyson Fury. That one was blocked by Usyk. Tried to whip the other. Who's been in the ring with Usyk says that he eventually breaks your heart. Uppercutting everybody you speak to.
Tyson Fury here has got to concentrate and compete for every and second of every round.
Usyk's taken the best of Fury. He's still in there. Good shots from Usyk, but boy, it landed. Again, and that just shook the head of Fury. The left hand didn't travel very far.
Usyk felt that one. That wasn't a bad shot there from Fury downstairs. Just momentarily there, that's just allowed Tyson Fury. Again, slowed, the feet are slowing from Usyk to score with some shots. Usyk's got to keep them slipping from side to side.
Good shot, long left
movement going. But again, coming forward, must keep...
And Oleksandr Usyk right onto the chin of Fury. 39 pounds the weight difference, yet he's in there standing, who wipes his face with his glove. With him. and happy to trade with him, and he's taken some serious... Usyk's caught him! Fury's in all kinds of trouble! His shots in there. Oh, what a shot that is! Fury's wobbling. Is that the game changer? Usyk can sense the finish. Charging him for a finish. Fury doesn't know where he is. He's all on Tyson Fury's senses scrambled. Usyk over the ring. Is this a sensation? Tyson Fury. An astonishing. Hanging on. Down he goes. Does he know? Change in the fight.
6, 7.
Mark Nelson wants him to walk.
That was incredible from Oleksandr Usyk.
To him, the powers of recovery against Deontay Wilder. What a change! Momentum shifts. Oleksandr needed now, and there's the bell. And what a turn! Oleksandr Usyk with a beautiful salvo, and Tyson Fury.
It's the most important 60 seconds of Tyson Fury's
Needs this minute, Steve, like he's never needed a minute before.
life. Mark Nelson could have stopped the fight then. A left cross that started it, and then a relentless barrage, Fletch. Usyk opened up, and Fury showed he was so.
Was he too brave for his own good? Should he have gone down and taken an 8 counter?
He's got so much.
Fury getting back. Not too much power in that. To work again. Final few seconds of the 10th. This is a big round for...
It's been a very close round indeed, this one.
Fury simply to get through it. He's been able to do that.
Indeed.
Tell you what, Steve, he's some champion, isn't he, Tyson Fury? To come through that crisis.
Listen, to get out of the previous round, he survived, he moved, he got his senses back. He lost the... It was amazing to survive that round, and he was under pressure the first minute. But he's still in there. What a round.
That round was very close indeed. It could have even been an even...
What a few rounds we've had.
Yeah, indeed. Round, Steve. He did come back at the end of the round, and that may have swayed. Was definitely Oleksandr Usyk, so it's a close one.
Is it fair to say that
he did a little bit maybe for Tyson, but still the first half of the round,
this might be 6 minutes to work it out, because this must be close now.
And there's a gig from about round 10. We're going to get an unbelievable final 3 rounds. He's called Lennox Lewis. He grabbed me by the arm. He said, "You know what? I tell you what, it's Nostradamus, Lewis. What a fight."
Well, that's how tight Richie's got it. 95 apiece. Sugar Hill Stewart reading.
What a round. But wait for it, Fletch. What's coming up now is going to be amazing.
Riot act in there to Tyson Fury.
Round 11.
Woo!
Usyk immediately
doesn't he? But he seems the fresher Usyk at this stage.
on the attack.
Knows he's got to close that gap.
Fury started to pop out that left jab again. Much better start of the 11th. From Tyson Fury. Decent opening 40 seconds here.
Just keeping Usyk on just where he neglected that, and that's when Usyk has success at bay with that jab.
Good shot from Usyk again.
Usyk just looks a little bit fresher, a little bit. I think both fighters, Fletcher, feeling it, but more confidence in his work.
Corner. Good work again from the Ukrainian. Fury trapped in his own corner. Shot in there, the spray off the head of Fury. Neck tight. To this point, a fight that's tightened up next 80 seconds or so may well decide this round, because he's beat significantly. Looks like he's got his punch resistance up on his toes.
They're trying to stay on the edge.
It's back though, Tyson Fury.
Outside Tyson Fury with that jab. Again, I'd like to see the right up the gut brought into play. He can bring there it was there.
Richie.
Yeah, it is.
First time we've seen it.
Right on cue.
First time we've seen it for a while since the crisis. I mean, we all marvelled at the fact he lifted himself off ourselves, that he didn't have to dig equally as deep in that round earlier tonight against off the canvas against Deontay Wilder. Don't let anybody kid them. Oleksandr Usyk. He was gone for a spell.
Don't punch. I got it. Step back. Get your hands free, guys. All right, stop.
Usyk very clever, you know. He tends to finish the rounds pretty pressure on the judges. Strongly. Just to leave that last in him.
The Fury took it and just stares at him as he moves back. Usyk landing right at the end of the round to his corner. One left, Steve.
One left.
A bit of quality
Situation tonight, but he had the lead at that point.
in this round, Fletch. Who can raise their game? It could be crucial, but Usyk started it well.
Fury working
Raise the tempo and win this last round. This last round.
back, flicking out the jab. One of them might be 3 minutes away from becoming the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the world this century. Then again, it might be too close to call for the judges. Close, Fury desperate to stay on the outside, Richie. Usyk desperate to get...
Yes, indeed. And you can see the urgency. And yet he's working better and harder.
Just great.
In Usyk, he knows that, you know, he probably needs this last round.
It's the forehead of Tyson Fury. Manuel Palermo. Halfway through the Twig Metcalf and Mike Fitzgerald, the three judges. Fury lands a decent right hand. Belonged to Fury, second half to Oleksandr Usyk. And first half of the fight.
Usyk's just fighting, Tyson Fury just again. Usyk coming forward, but there's been some good stuff from finding his rhythm in this round, though, Fletch. Up on his toes again. Tyson Fury in this round. Oh,
minute to go. Right hand from Usyk just as Fury was moving away. Fury lands. Good shot, Fury. That's just
tough, isn't it? Fury a bit wild with that shot.
It's made Usyk take a couple of backward steps.
It's nipping there. And it could be crucial now. Again, if there was a little bit of a this last 40 seconds or so, Fletch. I mean, clash of heads there.
And a great sportsmanship between the pair of them. Too proud. Fury might just be nicking this last round, you know, Richie. Champions. Two fighting men, two warriors. Great shot. I wonder how significant that could turn out to be. Fury on his way out. Follows it up with the left as Fury's trapped up. Good shot from Usyk. That long right that just caught Fury with the uppercut. 15 seconds to go. Both of them competing so fiercely right until the end. Little showboat from the Gypsy Kid. Final bell. What a fight. A kissing. Usyk looking to land a big one. It's what we hoped it would be.
It's what we waited for, it's what we wanted,
and now we wait to see the way the judges have called
what they delivered. The amount of bravery, the amount of guts, and a privilege to be this close to it.
That's the way that
in there tonight. The amount of sacrifices, it was a pleasure.
She would all scored it. 1-1-4, 1-1-4. You have
it's really close. This could go.
Have it as a draw.
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Either way, it could be a draw. That's a close fight indeed. A lot of them going forward. Fury doing some good stuff on the outside. Listen, rounds were very hard to judge in terms of Usyk. He'd had it all, didn't it? And we had the crisis with Fury, and he came through.
To see them centering at the end of 12 rounds like that, brutal round. And by the way, Rich, tactics and reading the fight aside, isn't it great having a natter, having a chat like they've just got off? That's what this sport's all about. Richie, talk us through some of this work in the fight. Leisurely stroll together in the park in the afternoon. That's brilliant. Around.
So Usyk's on that front foot and pinning Fury. That's where he's probably been more vulnerable. Usyk's done his better work. Fury onto the ropes, and all night long Fury has been going back onto the ropes. And when he's been when he's backed Fury up onto the ropes, So, but Fury himself had a bit of success in this last round. Good tactics there from Usyk as well. I thought he just did enough to win the round, but it's a close.
Well, Olive Palermo from Canada, cross one. The judges are from Spain, Craig Metcalf, and from the United States of America. More than 3 people in this building.
Listen, we thought
Mike Fitzgerald, and they suddenly have become, Steve, the most important.
Nelson, the referee, might be a very important person.
Well, this might be the decision. Michael Buffer.
We've also said all week, though, it'll be tight.
There's the...
You know what, Fred? The tension is building. Neither of them, by the way, are convinced. They've won. Neither of them.
And that shows the respect that they've both got for each other. Look at that.
What a lovely moment, Richie.
Yeah, tremendous. Tremendous, that is.
Utter admiration and
He was just saying something there.
respect.
And Tyson, no matter what the decision, and we lost it, the mic that was going to go down in history. Picking him up when? So he was about to say something.
Hopefully what he was saying was, regardless of the decision, I'll see you in October. They might actually struggle.
But when there's a long delay, then it's really
to find Michael Buffer in there. There are so many people in the ring.
close, isn't it?
Is Buffer actually in the ring, Fletch? I'm being serious. Wow. Serious. Decision.
Michael Buffer is just about ready.
Split decision, Fletch. He just said split the.
Ladies, we go to the scorecards. Ladies and gentlemen, here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Manuel Oliver Palermo for Usyk. Craig Memo scores the contest 115 to 112. Cobb scores it 114, 113. Mike Fitzgerald has it 110 for Fury. 113 to the winner from Ukraine by split decision, Oleksandr. Now the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Glittering career for Oleksandr Usyk. Well, that's the crowning moment in a split decision winner over Tyson with the decisive vote. His twin Fury, Mike Fitzgerald from the United States. 22nd win is the best and the most significant. And Evander Holyfield is a great cruiser who became a great, puts him in rare and esteemed company. He's up there with Heavy, but he can now follow in the footsteps of legends like Rocky and Mike Tyson. And a man who shares the same birth, Marciano, Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, Dayas Ali, can now be mentioned in the
as Oleksandr Usyk lifts aloft the
same
undisputed people in the ring.
sentence.
Disputed belt given to him by His Excellency Oleksandr. Let's get a word. Let's get in and get a word with you, Oleksandr. Gail Sheikh. Oleksandr. You've said this is what you've been training for 22 years. Oleksandr, we've spoken all week and all week. Give me your emotions right now as you are now the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Батьку, ти чуєш мене? Ми це зробили! Ми це зробили! Thank you so much for my... Thank you so much, my God, Jesus. My team. Because, Mr. Excellency, thank you. It's big opportunity for country. Слава Україні! Me. For my family. For my...
Your story has been an incredible European gold, Olympic gold, World Championship one. As an amateur, you won absolutely everything you could win. You were gold, undisputed at cruiserweight. If this is the story, this is the best chapter in the book.
It's great time. It's great day. Yes. I don't question.
Tyson, come in, Tyson.
I don't work.
How tough of you? As we always say,
Well done.
Usyk to tango, Tyson. You were fantastic in there as well.
It's not possible because... Well done.
It takes two. An incredible performance.
Yes.
You look like you had him. Tyson, in big trouble in the early rounds.
Yep.
What went wrong in there for
Christ for his fantastic fight with Oleksandr.
you tonight, you think, Tyson?
First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Saviour Jesus. I believe I won that fight. I believe he won a few of the... What can you do? One of them things, decisions in boxing. But I won majority of them. And I believe it was... we both put on a good fight. Best we could do. And, you know, make no mistake, I won that fight in my opinion. And I'll be back. Country's at war. So people are siding with the country at war. But I've got a rematch clause. You know, I thank Jesus for all, and I thank him again. In the mighty name of Jesus, we go back home to our family. All the victories he's given me. I've had a split decision loss with a good little man, please. I'm going to run it back in October. Good luck to Oleksandr. Well
done, and what was an incredible performance.
Well done. God bless you. Happy New Year!
Frank, I want to quickly bring you in, Frank. There is a rematch clause. Again, will that rematch happen straight away?
Well, that's what
Tyson obviously wants to do the fight again. We want to see it again.
Contract says, and if it's what he wants. It's his, and the clause in the contract says an immediate rematch. It's Tyson's call. So whatever he wants to do, it's up to him.
Tyson, immediate rematch?
Yeah, for sure. You know, we go back in October. Like I said, I believe I won the fight, but I'm not going to have a little rest up, spend some time with our families. I will get it back on us. Chris sit here and cry and make excuses. It was a good fight. Thank you.
Very quickly, Oleksandr, there is a rematch clause. Oleksandr, back to you. Tyson obviously thinks he won the fight. Do we do this again? Should we do a rematch again straight away? Straight away, Oleksandr. Oleksandr, do.
Yeah, of course. Revanche. I'm ready for revanche. Yes, of course. Listen, we're more time doing good.
Alex, I want to come to you. I'm coming to every
Fight, yes, people. Whoa!
Go on, Alex. Alex, you next. You've been saying for a long time. Give me your emotions right now, Alex.
I'm exhausted.
You had the man to become undisputed, the man to beat Tyson Fury.
Cheering. I was backing Usyk the whole fight, but I think he stole the KO in the ninth with no disrespect to the referee. That's my opinion, but anyway, and I hope to see even more in the rematch. It was a tremendous performance. It was something unbelievable.
How concerned were you when you heard one of the judges?
Worked it out. Believe me, trust me.
I'm going to let you give it to Tyson Fury.
It happens in boxing. We will solve.
You guys enjoy the moment. Congratulations. You have the undisputed everything.
Thanks God for everything. Alhamdulillah.
Well done. Congratulations. Great champion as part of your team.
Oh my goodness.
Back to you guys.
Well, what a night. For when you think he won the 2 fights against Anthony Joshua, significant Oleksandr Usyk, who is a quite remarkable champion, significantly bigger than him. Tyson Fury with a lead.
It did indeed, and at one point, I think we said, didn't we, that it looked like...
Ferocious comeback in the 9th round changed this fight.
Yeah, Tyson Fury was literally cruising and he was struggling. But then this happened, And this was doing really well. He got his range sorted out, and Usyk was an incredible moment in the contest. And how hands are down all over the place, doesn't really know where he is. Fury stays on his feet, I will never know. How has this man not gone down? Incredible for Usyk, and yes, it was double. Just incredible. But it's a 10-8 round. That was the pivotal moment in this fight, I think. Tyson Fury certainly thought he won the fight. You know, I had it even. It could, and I'm not going to argue with the decision. I think they've gone either way.
Okay, Richie, let's go and join JD Dyer, because
regardless of the result, you're a part of history. Tonight was...
He's with Frank Warren.
Frank, it's a historic night that's always going to live in the minds of everybody.
Fight. I thought at one stage that he was going Usyk, and he sang.
But you told me in terms of your immediate reaction.
It was a great found a second win, and when he caught Tyson, that was a good round. But I thought he won it by a couple of rounds. I agreed with the judge who gave for him. But I've got to be honest, and I know people would say I'd save it to him. But look, no one's complaining. That's what it is. It's the rematch. So that's where there'll be an immediate rematch, and we go with it. And Tyson has said that he wants.
The immediate rematch is definitely what everybody's point of conversation will now.